What's up, yo? Welcome to KOOL's Quickie Updates. Let's go.
Prime Minister.
So that's our Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese. First Prime Minister of Australia ever to walk in the parade. Yes, I'm talking about Sydney's 2023 Mardi Gras. Let's have a quick listen to this guy who was there at the very first one in 78. They call them the 78ers.
Everybody is just so enthused, so giving, so loving, so happy.
Happy Mardi Gras!
Can you believe it? 12,500 people marching on Oxford Street. We're back on our spiritual home. Hundreds of thousands of people lining the streets to celebrate. This is one of the most electric vibes you can just hear. It's wonderful.
The Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras happens every year and has done since 1978, and I love it. It's one of the biggest in the world. I think the other one is either in New Orleans or Brazil. I'm not too sure, but ours is pretty goddamn huge, and I love it because it gets so many people loving everyone's differences in the community, and it's a huge parade. So many people there. Hundreds of thousands in Sydney. It looks like the best fun. I've actually never been, but I want to go so bad. But how good was our Prime Minister? We're going to have a quick listen to what he says in a minute. He's just so pumped about being there. We love you, Albo!
People are just having a fantastic time, and it's a celebration of how inclusive modern Australia is, and that's a great thing.
Did you hear that, guys? Modern Australia. That is correct. We are not America. We are not Britain. We are modern Australia. So all the people that write weird comments to me saying, oh my God, you're so racist, you're so this. It's like, yeah, anyways, I live in modern Australia and we're past all of that PC bullshit. We're past it all because guess what? We just love everyone. We love everybody. It's bottom line. There is a lot of LGBTQ plus communities here and they're all heavily accepted. Even my elderly mum loves them. And guess what float Albo was walking in front of? And by the way, keep your eye out for Sam dressed up as Britney.
Big smile. We love Britney Spears!
Did you see him? Did you see Sam? He had that red glittery jacket on with the long blonde hair and a beard. We all know Sam wouldn't miss one of the biggest Mardi Gras processions in the world because he is a very handsome gay man, don't you feel? And then guess who was behind him? I know you all spotted it. It was the Dungeon Britney. Bring her out. They definitely bought her out, that's for sure. Why is she allowed to come to the Mardi Gras and the real Britney not? She's got the white boots on, the mermaid hair, big buzzies, and a beard. She must have been undercover, trying to, just blend in. But I was like, that Britney float was hilarious. I love them all doing the dance. And I just thought all you Britney lovers out there would have loved it. She is a gay icon and has been for many years. One day, hopefully, she'll be allowed to come to our Mardi Gras and have the greatest time of her life. You feel me? You dig? I'm going to switch it up. Talking about gay icons, let's have a listen to Treys, my favorite newsreader, talk about Miss Britney. He's smart. Listen up, people.
Did you miss me? I know it's been a while. If you're new here, know I don't respond to every Britney post or every Britney headline. At this point, it's like same crap, different day. But there is something I want to talk about. Let's talk about this TMZ article. This is Ken Seeley. He's from the A&E show Intervention. And take a listen to what he said and what TMZ said.
It wasn't working with Jamie Spears as a conservator. Rather than finding a new person who could maybe right the ship, they just ended it without even medical evaluation.
Let's get one thing straight. Britney should have never been under the conservatorship in the first place. Of the estate? Maybe. She had a lot of money and assets. You know what? That gets complicated. But conservatorship of the person? Definitely not. There's a slew of celebrities who've had mental breakdowns and they don't get placed under a conservatorship.
Heartbreaking to see that the judge would do that. You know, this Free Britney movement, you know, affected, I think, his thinking, because, you know, for any judge to say 13 years you're being evaluated on a regular basis and it stays in place, and all of a sudden I'm just going to let you go because of this movement. I mean, that's insane. Should have been parameters put into place. There should have been consequences if she broke those parameters.
Like a care plan that was discussed in court, the audio's all over YouTube. A care plan that is sealed from the public, mind you. So maybe the real question is, what's in that care plan? Not why did a judge lift this conservatorship? Because to me, that care plan seems like they care about a lot of things except Britney. Justice for Britney and free Britney for real this time.
See, he always brings up some very good points. And the fact is, we all know there is a care plan in place. No matter how much Rosengart says it's a myth, we know it's true, because you can't go from 13 years in a conservatorship just to be free, to do what you want. And maybe that's why they tried to do this fake intervention, to try and make out that she needs to be back in it. I don't know. But after the supposed intervention failure, they started putting out videos of Britney just having the best fun, her best life. You know, doing Sam's face treatment, making out that they're having heaps of fun, doing this, doing that, going to dinner at Nobu. None of that happens. So what's the big secret? Hey, if some newsreader in America, like this guy Trey, who's very clever, if he doesn't know what's going on, how can anyone know? I'm just an everyday koala. I have no clue. But all I know is that it's very suspect. You know what I mean? It's real sus Russ. And until we see her in real time, no one's going to believe anything they put out. And I just feel, lately, everyone wants to know where she is. It's pretty easy to just show her. It's pretty easy just to have her out in public. Unless there's something incredibly wrong with her. Like she can't talk, she can't walk. I don't know. But all the CGI stuff, all the smoke and mirrors, all the games that they play, nothing adds up. And I still haven't got to why they keep trying to fool everyone. And the only answer I can ever come up with is she's not around. And I don't mean DED, I mean she's not around. And that could be many options. In a hospital, hiding on an island, or DED, we don't know. But just show us it. Show us Britney. Is this your plan to create advertising? Because if it is, it's a really dark plan. If they just like, oh, well, you know, we know that we can't show where Britney is because blah, 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 but we'll just keep this game up so people keep coming back to her page, looking where she is, people keep questioning it. It's not like they want us to go away. And I tell you all the time, I've never been blocked by anybody in the Britney Spears camp, as in Sam, Vicky, Cade, all of them. And I think that they just want us to keep making videos. So I used to get heaps of tips, by the way, and I started to think, are these tips from Britney's so-called T-Con Bin Chicken team to, you know, keep me going? Because I don't get any tips anymore, because I'm not playing their game as much as I used to. But hey, guys, I want to earn some money. Start tipping me again, Team Con. I loved your tips. It was awesome. Give me a tip. Let me know you've got the memo. And if you haven't, I'll fax you my PayPal. It's as easy as that. And just to let you know what I think about the theory of Britney Spears trolling all of us, I don't believe it. I get a lot of comments these days, and I think they're all bots. Team Con bots. And I just don't think Britney Spears would spend her days trolling us. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point? What is the point? She could be doing a million zillion things. She could just be living the dream, living her life, going to the beach, doing all the things that she loves. But you're saying that she's trolling us? Give me a break, Team Con. Do better. Whatever. Anyways, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will see you at the top. Wait. Cheers, ballers.
Yeah. Come on, yeah.
the night time, I'm sipping on a fine wine, shining like the skyline. Wish I could rewind.